All right, it's time to do our annual preview of the indoor track team as they head to Empire 8 Championships this weekend here with sprinter Victoria Brewster, distance runner Amos Bixler, and our first-year head coach Austin Beauregard. And Coach, first we're going to start off with you. Talk a little bit about coming to Houghton, getting to know this team, stepping in for the first time, and maybe some of the challenges you faced this year.
Yeah, coming into my first year, it's been really awesome. And I'm not going to lie to you, it's been pretty seamless. You know, with the direction of Patrick Hager as the director, it's been really great coming in to this program. As far as challenges go, this is my first time having staff to manage and support as well as athletes, right? So for me, just figuring out how to support Coach Mark and Coach Micah and Coach Brennan, and they've just done a terrific job with their squads, and I can honestly say that we wouldn't be where we are without them.
And what were some of the goals? You came in, you met the athletes,
Yep.
You saw what their strengths were and what you had to work with.
Yeah.
What were some of the goals? And then coming off of last year where you weren't here,
Right.
building on that foundation that Coach Hager had set up with the
Right.
team, and what were you looking to accomplish this year?
Yeah, so one big goal I had culturally is just kind of progressing the vision that Coach Hager had. He has done just a phenomenal job setting the tone for the culture over the past 10, 11 years that he's been here, and I really wanted to help move that forward and put my own stamp on the program. As far as with my sprinters and hurdlers, I'm very process-driven, so my goal was to help get them prioritizing doing things the right way and, let the results speak for themselves, and I think they have so far.
Great. Amos, what are some of the things that you've noticed this year and personal goals? I mean, set some school records and some personal marks, and your marks among the leaders in the conference. As you look back at this season, what are some of those milestones, and what are your expectations for this weekend?
I'm really happy with the season I've had so far. I think the training has been really good, especially coming off cross season where I had an okay season, but I wasn't quite where I wanted to be. Maybe this season has really been a good turnaround. And as far as this weekend, there's definitely some good competition I'm going to be stacked up against, but it is really tight in there with the times and stuff. So I think I'm definitely trying to surprise a few people. Geneseo and Brockport, they're new to our conference, but my goal is to kind of let them know that Houghton's in here and they can't just walk into our conference and take all the points. So, yeah.
When you hit a PR and a school record, what's that mean to you, and what does validation does it do for your training and the work that you put in?
It feels really good all the time. It lets me know that my training has really taken me to where I never thought it would be even a few years ago. Coach does a great job of making sure we progress all 4 years here, and so it's really those milestones are really good points on kind of the timeline of where the end goal is.
Okay. Shifting over here to Tori. Second year, but you hit the ground running literally last year with your own records as a freshman and doing well in the conference as well. This year you've taken it up a notch a little bit more, setting a conference record in the 60 and school records as well. Describe going into what last year was like and what this year has been like so far for you.
Yeah, going into last year, I was just super excited to race indoor for the first time because in high school I didn't have that opportunity. But I was super excited to try the 60 out since the 100 was my best event in high school, and it came really natural to me. This year I was a little bit nervous that I wouldn't be able to progress as much as I did last year just because I already set a high expectation for myself. But I've been able to even bring my time down more, which has been really encouraging. I think Coach B's workouts have helped a lot with my sprinting, my explosiveness, and my acceleration. So it's been really helpful, and I'm excited for this season, how it's going to go.
Yeah, this weekend, what type of motivation do you get competing against the best in the conference and names you've seen on paper? You've seen them at some meets in the past. How does that push you in a big meet like this?
Yeah, it definitely does push me more. I mean, each meet I try to run obviously the fastest I can. I try to race against myself and the others that are there. But in the Empire 8 especially, since it's become more competitive, it just gives me that extra drive, I guess, in this meet. Knowing that some of the athletes are going to be there, I definitely mentally prepare a lot more and physically prepare as well. But I'm very excited to race against those higher competition.
Great. And Coach, looking ahead to this weekend, throughout the season, you've had a lot of PRs every week, athletes across the roster setting that. How does that fare into how your team is peaking for this big championship meet this weekend?
Yeah, I think it tells us that we've been progressing the right way all season long, and we just see those PRs continue to come and continue to come. I think me and Coach Hager have done a really good job of tapering the athletes and getting them ready and just kind of sharpening the swords heading into conference meet. And I think we're ready, you guys.
Oh yeah.
All right, great. Thanks, guys.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you.